Hello, beautiful, and welcome to the Finding Fertility podcast. I'm Monica, your mentor in uncovering the hidden layers of your fertility journey. Together, we'll discover the right path for you within the 6 essential steps to creating the family of your dreams. We'll ditch the overwhelm, tune into your intuition, and build a vibrant foundation for your fertility. Whether it's through gut health, subconscious healing, or energetic alignment, you can unlock your body's natural power to get and stay pregnant. Your fertility journey is all about radical responsibility and deeply believing that your body is on your side. It's time to stay consistent, embrace trust, surrender, and create the transformation you deserve. Finding Fertility does not diagnose, prescribe, or treat any fertility issues. What we do is empower you to take control of your health by uncovering the root causes holding you back. Let's do this together. Happy Friday, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Finding Fertility. I'm your host, Monica Cox, and I am truly honored you are here becoming the conscious mama you were born to be. Today, I want to give some tough love. And you know what? Next week is tough love too. I've recorded these episodes back to back. But I was having a conversation with a client about how she couldn't trust her body and how she felt the shame of not being able to do what she was designed to do. And we did some energetic work around that. I recorded her a meditation, and I use the word meditation quite loosely. We're really doing frequency work. We're really shifting out of that old narrative and moving into a new one, dropping those limiting beliefs. And as I was in my quiet phase, I don't even call it meditation anymore in the morning. I just get silent and basically bored when I wake up in the morning. I do not check my phone. Sometimes I'll listen to some visualization or affirmations that I've made myself on specifically what I need to be doing. But a lot of the times I just get silent to listen and listen to what comes up. And obviously, I highly resonated with everything this client was talking about, and I too have been there with this journey of just like, WTF body, what is going on? And as I was thinking about it, I had my hands over my forehead and my eyes. I always try to get myself into that cross brain position, not necessarily clasping my hands together and bringing it to my heart, but I cross my ankles and I cross the meridian, right, and get that left brain connection. And I heard like, give yourself a hug. And I was like, yeah, man, like all you want is just to give yourself the deepest, biggest hug in the world. And then it continued on, the conversation in my head, which, spirit guide, universe, subconscious, whatever, Jiminy Cricket, whatever you guys want to resonate with it, just trust it. It just came back to your body isn't broken. Your body isn't deceiving you or punishing you or not doing what you want it to do, because that's not how the body works. All of the conscious thoughts or even subconscious thoughts that you're having about your body being broken and the shame around it are either from old patterns or from the fertility journey itself, and that you have now seen this reality that somehow your body is broken. And I'm going to get into why she thinks that in a second, and why she's so completely wrong in it in her personal journey, and maybe some of you can relate to this. But the core is that your body is always always fighting for you. And because you're not necessarily seeing it do what you want it to do, you just assume and you put this story on your body, and you use the reality that you're seeing right now to create this narrative that it's not. But the facts are, I mean, the hardcore facts, right? And we're not going to get into all the science about it. If you want to get into the science about it, like go do that work. But your body is always healing. It's always on your side, fighting for you and trying to get back to that homeostasis point. It's always thriving and striving for you. It's always fighting for you. The reason it can't produce the things you want it to do is because it needs your support. It needs your support physically, mentally, emotionally. And it's a big ask. It's a huge, huge ask. But you're the only one who's going to do it for yourself, for your body. So when you get stuck in that repeat of my body is broken, I can't do this, why me, all those things, the thing you can start doing for yourself is changing the narrative. Because the truth is, your body is fighting for you. And while you're figuring out what you need to do on this physical level and on the frequency level, it continues to fight for you. And if you keep saying that to yourself, thank you for fighting for me. Thank you for keeping me alive today. Especially on the days where you don't have the strength to be eating that perfect diet or doing your meditation and you just have a down day. Thank your body at the end of the day and go, thank you for keeping me alive yet again. Thank you for healing during this sleep that I'm about to go into. Wake up in the morning and go, thank you for the healing last night that you gave to me that I didn't have to overthink. All I had to do was take care of the things that I can control, and I don't have to overthink anything else because it's all innate. You naturally know what you need to do. And I'm figuring out how to get back to a certain point for you, and your body's like, yep, I'll keep fighting for you. I'll keep fighting for you. And it is, and it will continue to do that for you. So, with this client, and what I think happens a lot of the times, especially if you're of a mature age, which you guys all know that I think is complete BS. Something happens with your fertility. You get pregnant, you have early miscarriage, um, you're not seeing the results you want, so you get pushed into IVF or you choose IVF or an IUI. And then you get thrown down this rabbit hole of medical assistance and these timelines and these narratives, and it continues not to work because you haven't taken the time, you haven't taken that step back yet. And this could be at the beginning of your journey, right? And this is what people get stuck on. This particular client never had infertility. She had fertility issues. She had one miscarriage, and then she got thrown down that rabbit hole that she was dealing with infertility. And she didn't take the time at the beginning of her journey, which could be a 3 month to a 3 years, right? The beginning of it, to take those steps back. So she got deeper. Cellular health got worse because now you're overthinking things. Your infertility has become a full-time job on top of your regular job, on top of your type A-ness, on top of your controlling. And so instead of taking those 10 steps back that feel like you're not doing anything, which could literally change the whole trajectory of your journey, making it shorter, making it more fulfilling, boosting your cellular health. You get stuck in those type A. And then when you hit rock bottom, unfortunately, that's where most of us go. And you go, okay, what I'm doing is not working. Then you're able to then start piecing it together. But then you have this narrative that your body's broken. You have this shame around not being able to do what you're innately supposed to do. So these other things have to be unpacked before then you can move on with the amazing things that you're already doing for your body and start to celebrate your body for being as amazing as it is. So I hope that helps. And remember, your body is a healing machine. It is fighting for you every single day. If it wasn't, we'd all be dead by now. Like, I would have been dead by like 12, 13. Like, my body,
It was harsh. And definitely dead by 27 before it. Like when I started trying to conceive, definitely dead of that decade of fun times, fun times. But next week, I am going to give you some tough love about radical responsibility and about another session that I had with a different client who is doing all the right things, but still has physical issues and not looking at those physical issues that possibly all the quote unquote right things might not be enough. And that's harsh, but it's the truth. And it's not about adding more and doing more. It's really about getting back into alignment around the things that you personally need to do and getting into that flow of surrender while doing and showing up for yourself. So until next week, have a beautiful weekend and come back for next Friday for some tough love. And if you are in a sensitive spot, do not listen to it until you are ready. All right, my beautiful friend, we'll see you next week.
Thank you once again for tuning in and becoming the conscious mama you were born to be. Remember, I wasn't some magical unicorn who stumbled into fertility success. I stayed consistent, I put in the work, and I made it happen. And guess what? You can too. And I have something for my loyal podcast listeners, but here's the key. This is only for women who are feeling burnt out, frustrated, and stuck in the cycle of endless research. And you're at a point where you are screaming, I have tried everything. Why isn't this working? This only works for women who are ready to take a radical responsibility for their journey and start listening to their body's innate wisdom. Because deep down, you know you can heal and achieve your ultimate goal. If that's not you yet, that's okay. Not everyone is ready yet to show up with ease, deeply connect to their energy, unlock subconscious patterns, and listen to their body's ability to come into full coherence. But for those who are ready, I'm offering something I only do with my paying clients, and this is a fertility breakthrough session. This is the first thing I do, even before I start really deeply working with someone in a coaching package. It's a deep dive session where we look at exactly where you are right now, what's keeping you stuck, and the easy shifts that can change everything. But fair warning, these sessions are very limited and go fast. So if you're interested in checking out my superpower for uncovering exactly what's been overlooked, jump into one of these free calls. They're deep, they're intuitive, and they're game-changing. The only way you can access this is if you actually personally message me. You can do it on your favorite platform, IG, TikTok, or at my personal email, monica@findingfertility.co. Not .com, because they wanted $3,000 for the M, with just one word. And that word is dreams, obviously, DREAMS. And I'll make sure you get that link right away. Remember, this transformation happens when you stay committed to yourself. Trust your body, follow your intuition, make it possible. The links that you need are down below. And if you are still here and you absolutely love this podcast, please take some time and leave me a review and help other women like you find this podcast to get the support they need. Help a sister out. Leave a review today.